Good morning, my beautiful angels. It is a new week. I posted your general love reading yesterday. We're going to start in for the next 24 to 48 hours with a couple of mid-month updates. And I'm going to bless you now with your general weekly reading. And then we'll be back on Friday for Friday wake-up call message, and as we continue on with the weekend messages. Special hello, thanks, and hugs to the many of you who have subscribed to the channel. May you continue to be a source of light to me and the existing Sagittarius community, and I hope this is a sign of more subscribers and more love to come to the channel. Thank you. Cause it blessed and prayed for, as they always offer my general readings. My readings are time-stamped. They are done in true time. What is the general messages for Sagittarius as we start this short week, right? Hope you had a good day off yesterday for those of you who had the opportunity to be off. What are the general messages? Okay, let's see. The first card we get is Insider Trading. Hello, Martha Stewart, is that you? If you work in the financial field with stock markets, or you work with an investment firm, you could work also on the other end of it. You could be the client. You could be the investor. You could be the investor manager, or you could be doing something on the side through someone else that you know that is involved in that trade. Be careful of what you're doing. Make sure you don't trade any secrets. You don't give away information that you're not supposed to. Short money is not long money. Fast money doesn't last long. So it really doesn't pay to cut corners, especially when your job entails you to have certain responsibilities, certain financial discretions and disclosures and non-disclosures that you're not supposed to partake in. Take that very seriously, because it could cause you your career, it could cause you your job, and bring a lot of problems to your doorstep. So that's just a warning for some of you who might be thinking about that, or you don't even know that you could be partaking in that. Someone could be doing that and you could be involved in it unwillingly, not knowing. So just be careful when your friends come to you with, get rich schemes, especially when you're vulnerable and you're in need of money. Like I said, fast money is usually not good money. Followed by that with the card Offshore Accounts, Hiding Money and Hiding Secrets. Again, is this you, or is this someone that you love or that you're close to? Is this your partner? Is this your children? Is this your mom and dad or a close friend? Why is this energy coming out around you this week, Sagittarius? Are you involved in something like this? Were you thinking about, being involved in something like this? Or is something like this, like I said, going on maybe in someone else's life that is very close to you? So not only are they doing kind of tricky things behind the scenes financially, it could be possible that they're also hiding money. That's followed by tax evasion. Wow. Wesley Snipes, yeah. I don't know. I hope this isn't you guys, because this definitely is not the good course to start, whether it's your week, your month, or just your life in general. It is the time to pay our little taxes and get our little refunds. Always account for everything that you make. Big Brother's always watching. So please, please keep yourself out of problems. Whoa. Addicted to porn damages the relationship and interrupts their daily life. Listen, if this is your partner, let's say your partner is caught in something right now. They're spiraling out of control. Not only do they have addictions when it comes to money, but the money that they have is also giving them the opportunity to get into porn, into other dangerous things. Like I said, not all money is good money, and definitely what you do with that money might not necessarily be good as well. So again, this could not be necessarily your energy, and I hope it isn't, but this could be your partner's energy, someone that you're talking to, or someone that is really close to you and you're finding out about it, or this is the universe's way of kind of giving you a heads up, because maybe you're suspecting things, that they're moving funny, that they're doing things out of sync. Maybe you see them making big expenditures, or you see them, again, just risque behavior. So this could, again, not be you, but someone close to you that you hang out with, that you love, a family member, etc. We also get the card slacking off at work, online shopping, partaking in office gossip. This could be you. this could be this person, because they're already spiraling out of control, right? So they gotta watch what they talk. When people get money or they find a get rich scheme, they tend to brag, and that bragging is going to open up doors of problems for that person. They're doing a lot of online shopping. Like I said, if you live with this person or if you visited this person's home, you notice like the vast amount of packages that they're getting, and they always seem to be ordering stuff. And to you, if you know this person really well, you know that this person doesn't make that type of money that you see that they're spending. So you're wondering where it's coming from. So I feel like I said, if this isn't you, if it's someone that you're associated with or that you know, you're kind of connecting the dots. And the universe is kind of helping you along the way. Self-medicating, dealing with pain through drugs and alcohol. As this person gets themselves deeper in a deeper spiral, the porn addiction, the spending the money, getting fast money the wrong way. Next thing, yes, when people have money, what do, rock stars and movie stars do? They start getting into drugs because it's part of the scene. And this particular person is part of this fast money scene now. They have access to certain people or certain things that they never used to have before when they didn't have this type of money. So this is exposing them also to the darker side of things. I hope this isn't a child or a sibling or someone close to you, because you're going to have to pull this person and really get them into detox and some deep, intervention. Because as you can see, it's just spiraling deeper and deeper and expanding into other dark areas. With the card, yo-yo dieting, too many fads and not enough routine. I do believe this pertains to you, Sagittarius, struggling with your weight, the stress of life, wanting to be thin and healthy. You probably watch a lot of fad diets on, TikTok and on YouTube and just in general on social media. Go to a good nutritionist or talk to friends and family who really did things that actually worked, that was healthy. Going off weight, putting on weight, going back, that yo-yo effect really is not going to get you the results, not the long-term and positive results that you want, and healthy results. Eating disorder. Some of you might have an eating disorder. So the reason why you are yo-yo dieting or why you can't seem to keep weight on or off, because people can struggle with weight loss and also weight gain. So, it depends on where you are in the spectrum. You could have a medical problem. It could be something with your thyroid. I'm not a doctor. I'm not offering any medical opinions, but I'm just saying, if you think you've done everything to lose weight or to gain weight and you can't, then hey, what is it? It won't cost you to just go to the doctor and get an evaluation, take some tests. It could be something medical that you need to be treated. So, when in doubt, check with your primary or your professional physician. With the card of multiple marriages, serial monogamous but never satisfied, you could be involved with talking to someone who's had more than one marriage, and you could just hear from their language that the other person is the problem, not them. That is a warning sign. Okay, I think anyone that's been married more than 2 times is a warning sign and a red flag. Secret family, another family plan, but safely hidden away. Someone that you're talking to is someone that not only have they had multiple marriages, they probably have children, outside children, or a whole another life that they're living that they're not disclosing to you. Is this the same person that we started out this reading with this energy of the financial problems and issues and the drugs and the addiction? Could be, or it could be someone, in addition to that you're talking to. Talks behind your back. Why don't you tell it to my face? Someone is definitely talking behind your back. Could be talking behind your back at work or at home due to jealousy. Could be talking about you behind your back, because if this person, like I said, is connected to you, that is involved with these financial schemes, is involved with, criminal activity or something dangerous, and you're connected to them, sure, people are going to be talking about you because of your connection to them. Low-key hating, player hating degree. People could be hating on you, or the person that you're involved with could be hating on you because of your lifestyle. You could be a little goody two-shoes, and they might feel like you're a little too squeaky clean. They could be hating on you if you're hating on them because of this money that they have and the lifestyle that they're living. And also, people tend to hate on you when you don't kind of shine on their parade, or you don't kind of follow you know what I mean, their rhythm. So your partner or this person who's living this fast life might hate you, not because you have more than them, but because you get your money, you get your manifestation the honest way. And they kind of know deep down what they're doing is wrong, but they're enjoying it too much and they're already too far in to really change their ways. They're just too deep in with the exposure and what they're involved in. But they do, to some extent, have a little animosity against you because deep down they wish they could have had success the way that you've gotten it, the honest way, the legal way. At the bottom of the deck, we get big-headed, think they know everything. This person, if you've tried to help them after you find out how deep they're in and how they're spiraling out of control, this person just thinks they know it all. So you can't offer them any opinions. You can't try to give them advice. They think they know it all, so let them crash and burn. I mean, all you can do is say your piece, but then people have to do what they have to do for themselves. So they either take your advice or leave it. As we go on for this week, we get proposal. Some of you could be getting a marriage proposal, or you feel that you're talking a lot with your partner about marriage and what marriage would look like, and like you're talking about numbers, like, oh yeah, I would like to be married in a certain amount of years. Or again, your partner or you could be feeling out each other on how you feel about marriage and if you are ready to be married to each other. So you could be thinking a proposal is on the way, or if you know for sure that one is, you could be planning for this proposal, to do a video, to do a big party and celebration. That seems to be the thing now, right? People do all these big parties for proposals. So it could be, something coming up in the far future. With the card of friendships, a lot of you could be reaching out to friends about your proposal, excited about the news, also rekindling friendships, or just checking in on your friends. A lot of people are trying to check out on their friends to make sure their mental health is okay, to make sure that they're good. You're guarding your particular friendships, the ones that are sacred to you, because it's important if you have a small circle of friends that you truly can trust and lean your shoulder on, when you have difficulties or challenges in life. And with the card of new beginnings, if you tie this all in together between your proposals, your friendships, and your new beginnings, for many of you, this proposal, is a sign of you potentially getting married. And when you get married, you do, right? You start a new beginning. It's a new life with you and your partner, with your opportunity to bring your friends along and to expand your love life and to expand your family, because then you go and you procreate, right? So it's a real fun time, and it's a happy time, and it's a time that you want to have with your friends. But it's also a reminder, I think, with the friendship card in the middle between the proposal and new beginnings, that whatever you do with your partner, whatever you do with your loved one, keep the friendship. Remind yourselves of how you first started and how you first felt about each other. So many people stray away from what worked for them in the initial stage of their relationship. So never get comfortable. Always remain friends. Always be each other's best friend. And you will have a lovely union. At the bottom of the deck with the card Wish, for many of you, your wish is to be with this person that you're with. Your wish is to live a long life of love with this person. Your angel card for this week is the card of wisdom. The angel of wisdom is granting you insight from the higher realms. The angel of wisdom wants you to act with wisdom as you do your daily walk in actions and deeds through life this week, and be wise in the things that you say and the things that you feel and express to others. It's also a reminder that many people come to you, Sagittarius, during your life, in conversations, in meetings, because of your wisdom. And if you're an older Sag, let the years that God has blessed you with in this life, with maturity and wisdom, pass it on to the younger generation. The other cards we get is stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. As a wise person, whether male or female Saggy, there comes a lot of responsibility, especially with Sagittarius, with most of us having a real spiritual path in which we are empaths, we are light workers, we're healers, we're helpers to the universe. You have to know at what point, how much help you can help to others, how much you can extend yourself to others, especially even those in the spiritual community here on social media. There's only but so much you can give of yourself to subscribers and to readings and to the sacred energy within that space. So don't do more than what you're supposed to do. Don't carry people's burdens on your shoulders, and stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders, because that is not your job to do. With the card, a little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. For those of you who are having maybe a little down spiral or a little challenging time going on in your life, some financial or emotional or relationship difficulties, just a little bit of faith. Remember, as the gospel says, as small as a mustard seed goes a long way. Don't give up when times are dark. Don't give up when times seem like they're going against you. Have faith, and that faith will get you through. With the final card in this deck of check in with your body and release any tension you're carrying. Well, if you're walking around trying to save the world and you're taking on the world's burden, and when we say the world's burdens, we mean you're taking on your problems, your children's problems, your parents' problems, your neighbors' problems, your children's problems. You come here on the channel and you absorb all the energy from your subscribers and just what's in general on social media. Yes, you can get burnt out. Yes, you can mentally check out. So your body can physically be going through certain things and you're wondering, well, why am I feeling this way? This isn't a normal feeling. Well, it's your body saying, hey, it's too much. What you're absorbing is too much. That's why if you are a spiritualist and you heal people or you do readings, you need to take breaks. You need to take breaks to recharge, to rejuvenate, and to also cleanse yourself from people's energies. You know, we walk around every day collecting energy. We walk through other people's energy, and a lot of that energy isn't positive. A lot of that energy might not be as blessed and as cleansed and as pure as we try to make our energy be. So please check in with your body when things don't feel right, you feel off. That's not a time for you to do a reading. That's not a time for you to try to heal someone else. Make sure you are a clean vessel before you go out there in the world and before you try to help others. And always try to release the tension that you're carrying, because you don't want to bring that energy onto others, and definitely you don't want to hold that energy within you. As we go to the tarot, we get the Eight of Wands. Something could be happening very fast this week. Let's see what's on the other side of that. We get the Ace of Swords. And then we get the Five of Pentacles. So some of you, something's going to happen really quick in a situation. If you've been struggling, if you've been out in the cold, you're praying that something happens really quick. If your money isn't right, you're not feeling well, you've had a little spell of bad luck, which does fall upon all of us, you're hoping your situation is going to turn rapidly back into something more positive, that help is on the way. Others of you, you are claiming victory for having getting past through difficult times, and the change, what that a change allows you to do and become is going to make a lot of things quickly open that maybe were not open to you before. Opportunities, jobs, money coming in, an improvement in your health, better relationships. So when we have a good luck spell or things positively turn out for us, and that cycle or that transformation in our life takes place, it can come very unexpectedly. But when it comes, it does help you get out of the cold. It helps you out of, dismal situations that you would be in. So you just got to keep the faith and continue praying and continue doing the hard work. At the bottom of the deck, with the Seven of Pentacles, we're back to talking about money. For many of you, the money that you make, the money that you save, and why you're making this money and why you're working so hard is so important to you. So this is just a reminder to keep your eye on the prize, to keep your mind on your money, and every now and again, check to see, what you have saved. Check your balances, check your 401k, check your stock options. Do you need to move things around? Do you need to change your money manager, investment manager? Make sure everything is up and up on your credit report. Everything is factual, that your credit numbers look good. Just a healthy financial portfolio, because you're working hard, right, to put this money away, whether you're saving it for a rainy day or you're saving it for your long-term retirement, or to purchase that home, or to have that big graduation party, for your daughter or son come June. Whatever the reason, take time every few couple of weeks or every quarter just to see what your financial health and wealth is looking like. As we're coming to a close, we get to the card of no help here, closed. There's a lot of stores that are closing, and this came up in another reading that I did. I'm not sure if it was my subscriber card pull, but the energy is out there. There are a lot of stores that are closing due to financial times. A lot of stores and companies never really regained their retail strength and their financial stability and their flow of traffic to their stores after what we went through 3 years ago, especially with a lot of people buying stuff online. So for some of you, you could see your part-time job at your local supermarket or at the retail store that you work on the weekends closing on you. You could go to work one day and there's a sign, or you go to work one day and they tell you, well, this is going to be your last day because we're filing chapter 13 or we're closing. And a lot of you who are looking for a second gig in retail, in little department stores, pharmacies, chain stores, you're going to find that your options are going to be less and less. And especially if you live in certain states or areas of the world where there's not a vast amount of stores in that area to begin with, they'll be the first ones to go because there's just not enough traffic. With the message, let go of perfection, or let go of perfection is good enough, and so are you. We always put more pressure on ourselves more than anything else. The world doesn't even put as much pressure as Sagittarius puts on his and her shoulders. It's just a reminder, you're good enough. Even when you think you're not good enough, you are. Don't overexert yourself, because, working hard is great, but don't overdo it, because you can harm yourself in a physical sense. You can overexert yourself, and then you don't have the energy to complete what it is that you're trying to start. So work and do things in moderation and have patience with the process. With this card, movement is medicine. You are not created to be sedentary, so that means you're not created to sit still and be a couch potato. Movement allows you to release energy and become one with the flow of life. So dance, run, shake, jump, or move in a way that feels right. So for those of you who are couch potatoes, a lot of people have put on a lot of weight. A lot of people have been comfortable from working from home or working remotely. You're not as active as you used to be, and it doesn't matter what age range you are. The universe wants you to get moving, get walking, dancing. Find time to do physical things, because it is so important to your mental and physical being. Let's see what cards we get as far as finances. We get loss, expect some financial turmoil in the near future. A possible job loss could make it difficult to keep control of your money. You will have to work really hard to make ends meet. Again, there's a lot of stores and companies, both in private sector too, that are closing because of mismanagement of money, or the company itself is not being ran appropriately, or there isn't a need for whatever it is or service that this company provided. If you find yourself in this particular field or arena right now, you have to start being proactive and looking for a job or something else to do, because your job might not have the stability that it once had. We also get asked for help. Consider asking for help for your financial problems. Look at your financial situation from a different perspective. You still have some resources remaining. Remember, you have someone in your life, if it's not you, that is really not in a good way financially. They're into something shady. This person needs to help and ask for help. They need help and they need to ask for help. But as we saw earlier in the reading, they think they know it all, so they won't. If this is you and you're also experiencing financial problems, Get the financial help that you need. Speak to professionals or speak to friends and family who've been there and done that. Who better to give you advice than people who've gone through it? Not to say that you can follow all their steps to find a resolution, but it'll give you some comfort that knowing, hey, I'm human. Other people go through this and other people have gotten past it. With the card of spirituality, you're being guided to discover your own unique spiritual path at this time. You may be called to become a spiritual advisor, a healer, or anything in the spiritual realm. Your finances could use some spell work, so ask your angels and guides for assistance. So as some of you go through financial difficulties or challenges, you might realize just how spiritually gifted and talented you are, and you might tap into those energies to help you through your financial crisis or setbacks. In the middle of the deck, we get laborer, a new job of some kind coming your way, or going back to work, a career in construction, maintenance, or any kind of job where you work with your hands could be for you. Your dependable and loyal nature will be rewarded soon. Keep it up. So, and I can't even say this is for my male Saggies, because females work, in construction as well. A fireman, a doctor, anything where you're doing, blue collar work. If you're out of work right now, you're in between contracts, you're starting a new union, hang in there, just keep praying on the situation. Something is bound to come through for you. I wanted to get another two cards from this deck. That job is trash, move on. Some of you are just staying on a job and struggling because it's the only job you got. I get it, and it's your only source of income. But if you're not happy, the company is really trash, keep it until you can do better. But start trying to make some moves and start looking into something else. Take your time. Others of you, take your time before you leave your job and before you make hasty moves. Your job could be going through a change. It could be a change for the better. And also, don't rush from one fire into the other. Sometimes you leave a bad job to go into a worse situation. So really listen and pay attention and look into what you're getting yourself into as far as a new job or career. It's okay to change your mind. For some of you, maybe you've made a commitment to leave your job and to go somewhere else, and you're having second thoughts. The universe is saying it's okay to change your mind, especially if intuitively within your soul and your gut you feel like it's not the job or the decision you should make at this time. The bottom card is invest in yourself. The best way to invest in yourself is to go to school, get your proper education, elevate yourself with the things that you need to elevate yourself with in your life to motivate you to do better and to be better. Invest in yourself, spending money on the things that you need rather than the things that you like. Do things that will fulfill your life and give you happiness and give you the results that you seek in life. We're going to end, as you see that she's letting us know, we're at the end with an affirmation for the week. I usually like to start these in the beginning, but we change it up sometimes. I am grounded and centered. When you are grounded and centered, that means you are in the middle of everything. You can see all around you. You are focused on the journey and path of your life. You are grounded, so you're not going to be flighty. You're not going to make hasty decisions. You're centered. That means you are focused. So may you be grounded, and may you find the center in your life this week and count your blessings.